Hi, I'm Sheila, and welcome to a channel with the Divine Mother. And she tells me that this is called There's No Plan But Yours. So when I connect with the Divine Mother, I do step aside. So I don't know what she's going to say. I'm not even sure which version of the Divine Mother it could be. It could be Sarah. Yes, she was daughter. Mother Mary, it could be Anna, Mother Mary's mother, or any of the other feminine mother figures that wish to come through. Enjoy. I am Yolande, birth mother of every human child. I am a proud mother of you all, despite the unrest, the chaos that seems to reign. I say love is spreading too. I travelled thousands of miles before I gave birth to my firstborn. And so my line spread, and with it, the desire to survive, the need to compete, dominate, but also to nurture and love. And so these sides of the human psyche seem to be at odds. Two tribes, light and dark, and yet they are necessary to the expansion of Earth. Your planet doesn't belong to you. You are not the predators that you believe yourselves to be. You were seeded with great care. And those who held custodianship of you were the original beings that came to this earth. And they came as allies, and different though they were from each other, the merits were balanced with weakness. And so you see this dance between good and bad, love and hate. It is a journey like every other, whose origins are hard to pinpoint, and the destination cannot be seen. So you are not failing. You are not destroying. You are learning. Some of you believe that you have learnt more. You judge that others are exhibiting less. But that is the point. There is no judge. There is only growth. So take as many moments as you need to take before you say or believe that another soul is bad or wrong. For what you see is the evolution of all. Yolande, mother of all. I am proud of you. Let us address your world, your concerns. Let us address your future. Whatever it is that you wish it could be, and whatever it is that you fear may prevail. Remember, you carry hundreds and thousands of years of conditioning from those that came and left before. And so many of your greatest hopes are the hopes of conquerors, explorers, adventurers, and many of your fears are from those that were persecuted, savagely executed, and wiped out. Yet in balance, again, both are true and neither is false. You are creation in action. And so whilst you know that there is no predicting with any degree of accuracy what your future will be, I, Yolande, will say to you, it is the nature that you are insisting on embracing within yourself that governs the probabilities that will unfold. And whether you are exposed to positive or negative factors, whether you have been fairly or unjustly treated, there is only one outcome, and that is what you are creating energetically today. And you are creating not just through your thoughts, my dear. There was a time when man was subject to more primitive self. And so your thoughts are often affected by the environment that you are in rather than the environment you seek. It is the radiance, the electrons that are sparking off within your energy circumference that will draw towards you ionized atoms of the same vibratory rate. You can call this attraction, you can call this magnetizing, you can call this anything you wish. But where the energy of you wishing is stronger than what you know, you are magnetizing an outcome that your heart hopes will fail. So you are not your mind, nor your heart. You are all the souls that have ever incarnated on earth, and you are all the souls that have incarnated successfully throughout eons of galactic experiences. So to draw upon just the human ancestry that you have will often lead to a feeling of despair, a feeling of being trapped, and a fear of rejection. You have earned your place on earth. It was in high demand. It wasn't a birthright. It was given to you after serious evaluation with many who know you as the soul you are. And it was deemed that you had a lot to share, a lot to clear, and a lot to learn. In that order, share, heal or clear, and learn. And it is you allowing yourself to share, to heal, and to learn that is evaluated at the time that you depart the earth again. And so do not see what you consider to be your limits as being a failure of any sorts. And in fact, the prism of your reality will change when you accept the limits that you perceive there to be. But it is important that your wishful thinking stays connected to the realm that the majority of you is interested in. Many of you that want to manifest a life beyond your dreams, bring yourself energetically out of the matrix that you hope will deliver those dreams into your world. It is important, even though, yes, you are focused in heaven, my dear, to know that your biggest priority for learning, healing, and sharing is on earth, here and now. So whether it is a financial, a health, a domestic, or any other kind of limit that you wish were gone, it is grounding, facing, tackling, and growing through the limits that allows the prism to become larger still. I am your mother, but I am also your father as well. I am who you are and who you wish to become. You have access to much more than what you believe. And this is what scares you more than anything else. That if you truly were able to manifest the changes that you say you want, that you would be on your own and you would leave others behind. This is not the case, for we are one. And it is my promise to you that any soul that you have an ongoing alignment with will stay with you if you are growing as you so intended to do. The greatest security that you have is to grow. Where a beloved decides to cling, become small, stay safe, become sedentary, this is where the tides will drive you forth. And as your mother, I say to you, birth and expansion is the most natural creation of all. Those of you that want to know your purpose, I say to you, it is to mother yourself, not them. It is for you to tell yourself that you have the courage and the belief in who you planned to be, to do more and experience more than your fear has allowed you to so far. I did not know what I and my tribe would encounter when we traversed the Mongolian steppe into Europe. I did not know if my babe would make it into my arms, for I had lost many before. But what I knew is that I could not stand still unless the earth would shift and the seas would sweep me away. I knew that it was my fate to keep moving and keep growing so that my journey would not end. And so I say to you that your ideal of assisting others can only be your purpose if you are courageously assisting yourself. This is your plan. To do as much as you can do, that is more than you have done. Not in theory, not in your mind, in action. There are beloveds whose example of this is clear. The one known as Diana, the one known as Teresa, the one known as Martin. There are many beloveds who did all that they could, even though it seemed to make no sense to many who knew them well. They knew that change was a constant that was guaranteed. And even though it was painful, they did not avoid it at all. They stayed just ahead of it, at the cusp of the edge that they feared. And so just as my feet found new territory, your feet must follow the calling of your soul and not be held back by the fears of your heart. Your purpose must be to encourage yourself to take actions in the physical, not the etheric, that you have not dared to take before. And I, Yolande, say to you, I adore you enough to say you cannot be safe, but you can be secure. And it is this security within your growth that I offer to you with all my encouragement right now. Your plan is to grow. I love you. Bye-bye, guys.